Hello everyone. In this video, we will explain neuromuscular transmission, which is processes by which a nerve impulse causes a skeletal muscle fiber to contract. Also, occurs at a specialized junction called the neuromuscular junction, or NMG. But let's start by my name first. My name is Muntaha Muhammad El Hadi Nasser Abdel Hafiz Al Sharif. My ID is GM927 Group C3. Let's talk about the neuromuscular junction first. The neuromuscular junction is a set of communication between a motor neuron and skeletal muscle fiber. Consists of three main parts: the motor nerve terminal, the synaptic cleft, and the motor end plate on the muscles. This is where the nerves communicate with the muscles to trigger contraction. And in this slide, we have the neuromuscular junction. The key point: set of new communication between the motor and neuron and skeletal muscles consists of motor nerve terminal, synaptic cleft, and motor end plate, as I explained from the previous slide. And here an image of neuromuscular junction. So arrival of nerve impulse. This is process begin when the action potential travels along with the motor neuron. This is electrical signal reaches the nerve terminal at the neuromuscular junction, preparing the neuron to release neurotransmitters. Also, in step two, calcium entry, when the nerve terminal depolarizes, voltage-gated calcium channels open, allowing the calcium ions to enter the terminal. Calcium is the key trigger that entails the release of the neurotransmitters. Let me show you to the next slide photo of the arrival of nerve impulse and the calcium entry. So this is the motor neuron. We see here the deterrence and also the axon of the neuron and the neuromuscular junction, and also the second one, how the calcium enters the neuron. In step three, we have ACH release. Inside the nerve terminal, calcium causes synaptic vesicles to fuse with the parasynaptic membrane. These vesicles release the neurotransmitter ACH into the synaptic cleft, the small space between the nerve and the muscle. In step four, receptor bending in ACH diffuses across the synaptic cleft and bends to nicotinic ACH receptors on the motor and end plate of the muscle fiber. These receptors are ligand-gated ion channels which open when ACH bends. And here are photos of the previous slide from step 4 about the receptor bending. And also, don't forget about the step 5 end plate potential. Bending of ACH open the receptor channels, allowing sodium ions to enter the muscles fiber. This creates a local depolarization called the end plate potential or EPP. If this is depolarization reaches a threshold, it triggers a muscle action potential. This is happen in step 5. And I show you a previous slide about how the pictures look like. And also here we have the step 6 and step 7. Step 6 talks about muscles action potential, the end plate potential spread along the scarolemia and into the teeth tubules, generating a muscle's action potential. This is electrical signals travel deep into the muscles fiber, signaling the contractile machinery to act. Here also in step 7, muscles contraction, the muscles action potentially stimulate the sarcoplasmic reticulum to release calcium ions. Calcium binds to tropomine, which allow acutine and myosin filament to interact. This interaction produces muscles contraction. Here, the termination of transmission. Termination, finally, ACH is broken down by the enzymes ACH into the acetate and choline. This stops the stimulation, allowing the muscle to relax and preventing continuous contraction. The summary: to summarize, the sequence of neuromuscular transmission is nerve impulse to calcium entry, ACH release, receptor bending, end plate potential, muscles action potential. contraction, then termination. This is efficiently convert an electrical signal in the nerve into mechanical traction of the muscle. And thank you for listening.